What's up, y'all? My name is Jake. I went blind for 36 hours on purpose. Here's what I learned. I went blind for 36 hours as an experiment. For a really long time, people have been going into the dark trying to gain spiritual and internal insights. If you go back through spiritual texts or you follow the teachings of spiritual masters from hundreds and thousands of years ago, folks have been going into the darkness, into caves, retreating away from the light in order to move their vision inward for a very, very, very long time. Recently, something has been popping up in the United States called darkness retreats. Now, these retreats are places that you can go where they'll facilitate a darkness experience for you. Usually there'll be some sort of building that you stay in that's made to not let any light in, and they'll facilitate your food, water, and all those things for you. I have not yet gotten to the point where I can afford a darkness retreat, so I've got one of these. One of those eye masks, has the little sort of cup design on it, so it's nice and comfy on the face. And I'm gonna throw this thing on and I'm gonna spend a day and a half in darkness here in my room. If this is something that you're interested in trying, again, all you need is an eye mask, a couple of logistical things. You wanna make sure that you've got food, water, and hopefully access to a bathroom and somewhere comfortable to lay down and or sit. The food thing would normally be really complicated, but I'm currently doing a fast to sort of reset my gut. So I'm 24 hours into fasting and I won't be eating until the end of my darkness experience. As for water, I'm lucky enough to live with my awesome girlfriend who's going to be taking care of that for me and anything else that I might need. It's time now for me to go into the darkness and I will see y'all 36 hours.
24 hours in.
Yeah.
So 3 words and then we'll get into it. 3 words to describe the past 24 hours.
Only 3?
And then we'll get into it.
Boring as fuck.
Okay, like it's boring because you didn't do anything, but what was that like to just be bored all day?
There's not really a lot you can do because, again, I can't see anything. So when I looked into doing this, a lot of people were talking about like being really relaxed and like being tired. And for me, I think part of it is like I'm on day 2 of a fast. So I'm like 48 hours into fasting. So my body was very
like a food fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
My body is like very like up, but then I'm also like having no stimuli. So it's a lot of just like thinking, hoping that time will go by faster.
You want time to go by faster?
I just am kind of like, I'm ready to be done.
Would you do it any longer than you know?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, supposedly, like most people when they do this, they'll do like 3 days. I have like a day and a half that I can do this because I'm gonna want to like wake up in the morning and like break my fast. And so I'm not gonna get the full like 3-day experience that people normally have. So people talk about having like full-on open-eye DMT visuals. But it's just a lot of like thoughts. It's just a lot of like brain thinking. It hasn't really been any like, big epiphany. I think as I'm like getting deeper into this and deeper into the fast, like the mind chatter's calming down a little bit. Definitely, more proprioception. Like I'm definitely more like in my body. I was so bored at one point. I was like, oh, maybe I could do a handstand, and then I was like, that's a fucking bad idea.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't. I set everything up to try to do it, and then I was like, this is really stupid. I've never actually done a handstand before. Maybe I shouldn't do it freaking blindfolded and super hungry.
And fasted.
Tried to do like one-legged stands, just like balance on one leg. It's such a weird feeling given that I can't see.
Is it harder?
It's like, well, it's harder because you don't have like a horizon point to focus on. Same kind of a thing, but then also like you have nowhere to look, so you're super aware of your body, and it's like the amount of articulation that like my ankles are doing is nuts. And then also like my muscles are just really weak because I'm super nutrient depleted. Part of me is like looking forward to like taking the blindfold off, because I've seen like videos, like little short clips of people that have like done it and they take it off and they're like, oh my god, oh. But I think they've also been like doing it for like days. My eyeballs are gonna be like. I think that's funny about the fact that like I haven't been getting any like visual things at all. Is sometimes I'll just have this mask on and I'll keep my eyes open for a little bit. Like my eyes are open right now. Mm-hmm. My eyes have been open most of the day.
You just can't see.
I just can't see. I can't see anything.
Oh my gosh, you really can't see anything.
No.
Okay, so final thoughts. If you could re-describe your day now after talking about it.
Uneventful.
Is that uneventful with a smiley face emoji or uneventful with like a sad?
It's like neutral.
Or neutral, like very.
Sometimes I was like sitting there, I'm like, I'm so freaking bored.
And then
sometimes I was like, this is chill. Uneventful.
Chill.
Just chilling.
Just chilling, but I can't see. Okay, so we came to the beach to break his fast and his darkness. I don't know if we'll catch a sunrise, y'all, because this is what it looks like. Sunrise is in 2 minutes. This is his broth. He has vegetable broth to break his fast. Here's this. Overall, since you're about to take it off in the next 2 minutes, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
That's it?
I'm feeling quiet.
I see the time. It's 7:26, so the sun officially has risen, but it's super foggy, so I guess it's not like very obvious that the sun is rising.
Whoa, okay, my eyes aren't even open. Oh. Whoa, it's super foggy out here. Oh, I can't even open them.
Aww, my blue-eyed baby can't open his eyes because his eyes are so sensitive.
It's the foggiest I've ever seen it out here. We came out here for a sunrise.
That's why I said it didn't really matter what time. All right, yes. Ooh.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
It's just vegetable broth that I warmed up in the microwave.
But it's awesome. It feels so good. It's beautiful.
Now that you can see things, what's coming to you?
It's like a relief, kind of. There's like definitely like a little bit of like a euphoria, being able to see again after such a long time.
We had to refilm because the audio was so quiet. He's had the mask off for 20 minutes. I want to ask you those questions again. I think what you said was really great. If you were to give advice to someone who is about to do a darkness retreat for themselves, what are the key things you would remind them of?
I think if you're not really used to fasting, or maybe it's been a while since you fasted, try to do it fed if you can. I also think that a big part of the benefit to this is the challenge, and not being fully in solitude gave me some breaks, which were nice, but I also think sort of made it easier in a way that might have kind of blunted the experience for somebody looking for something really intense, trying to figure out, logistically how to have your own space that's kind of uninterrupted. I think I would recommend it as something that I'm going to want to try the next time I do something like this. Mm-hmm. And make sure your eye mask fits well, because there were a couple of times where mine bled just a little sliver of light, and I wonder if maybe my experience would have been different if that hadn't happened, just from a physical standpoint.
He wanted the DMT visuals.
Supposedly, if you do it for long enough, your eyes, you get cool visuals because your brain starts releasing DMT. She makes me sound like I'm a druggie, but I just thought it would be really cool to see what would happen.
DMT releases when you die and when you're born.
And when you're dreaming.
Oh, right, and when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Now that you also can see and you drink your vegetable broth.
Yes.
you could put 3 things on your gratitude list, knowing what you know now from this experience, what would it be?
Food, my eyesight, and you for helping me, facilitating all of it, being super nice, guiding me around.
Just for the record, when we did this video before, I was 2nd on the list, and now we're redoing it, and I'm 3rd on the list, so
Be nicer to me.
I'm nice to you. I could have led you astray.
You could have.
Um,
You did almost run me into the door frame a couple times.
oh, well, you know, it was a learning process for me too. So you did a food fast for this, and you did a dark fast. You've done a food fast before, right?
Yeah.
How long did you fast then?
My longest fast from food was 5 days, I think. It was either 5 or 6.
Okay.
I think it was 5.
Was it 6 or 7? Having done that, how was your experience with the food fast?
I think that was actually the hardest part, because when you're fasting from food, you get a lot of energy. Your body's releasing like cortisol and other hormones to make you have the energy to go and get food. You're kind of physically feeling really stressed, almost like jittery. And then being in darkness, you can't really do anything about it. So I think the food part added like a level of discomfort. And then on the other side, like not being able to see, again, I didn't have all those things I could do to cope. I didn't have a phone. I couldn't use that energy for other things that might have like kept me distracted.
Now that you can see, what's something that you want to take from your darkness experience into your sight experience?
There's definitely a body awareness that comes from being in darkness, like definitely going a lot more like inward into your body. That's something that I would like to kind of like continue to cultivate, is just more like body awareness, understanding what, like how things are feeling, how muscles are moving.
So your proprioception.
So my proprioception was really good, and that's something that I definitely want to continue to work on. But also just, you know, gratitude for the little things like eyesight. I think withdrawing from that for that period of time, it really gives you an understanding for how much harder it is to do things when you can't see. And it's a real empathy moment for those that, you know, live their life that way. And also just a reminder to be grateful for the fact that I could see, and the fact that the world is really beautiful.
Oh,
So,
that's really nice.
yeah.
Do you want to close out? Okay. Oh!
After a week, I've had some time to kind of decompress, think about things, and process the experience. Now, I definitely felt calmer and quieter in the couple days immediately afterwards, but I didn't find that I got any kind of crazy insight that I was able to take with me into the rest of my life. And part of that might have just been that I cut it about halfway short of what folks typically do, and part of it might have been that I wasn't in full solitude. The gut reset from the fast was really nice. I won't plan on fasting again in a darkness retreat. I would love to do a full 3-day, and I would love to do it in full solitude. It's a funny, sort of crazy, weird thing to do, to just pop an eye mask on for a day and a half, but it's nice to know that I am capable of dealing with at least some level of psychological discomfort, so I can kind of take some pride in that. But really, more than anything, it's sort of piqued my interest in having the full experience and maybe doing something facilitated by other folks, finding a way to get the funds together to go and attend one of these darkness retreats and go into the dark for a full 3 days. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. I hope your day is too.